Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I am your host, William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of these end times. Once again, I want to thank one of my subscribers, Victor U, for bringing to my attention that the Dow Jones average yesterday ended at 15,666.44. And of course, that number is very significant, as you, my subscribers, already understand. Now, Paul Begley did a video on this yesterday, and he understands it partially. He understands the obvious, and that is, of course, that 666 in Bible prophecy refers to an individual, and that is the Antichrist. And 44, of course, refers to Barack Obama, because he is our 44th president. Now, Begley does not understand that 44 is also President Obama's number in Bible prophecy, because in Daniel chapter 7, verse number 6, he is the leopard that has 4 heads and 4 wings. And, of course, Paul Begley really does not understand the significance of the number 15, because that is also a person. It can be the year. In other words, this prophecy could very well be fulfilled this year in 2015. But since 666 refers to an individual, 44 refers to an individual, it's only logical that 15 would also refer to an individual, and we all know on this channel that that refers to the Blessed Virgin Mary. And that's because 15, Mary, is going to defeat 666, the Antichrist, who in turn will defeat 44, Barack Obama. That's because Obama is one of the 3 kings which the Antichrist brings down. And I am absolutely sure that this is one more warning from Almighty God that Daniel 11 is also going to be fulfilled. In Daniel 11, this sequence is reversed. The first 12 verses are in a 444 sequence, referring to Barack Obama. The next 18 verses are in a 666 sequence, referring to the Antichrist. And the last 15 verses, the victorious verses, are arranged in a 555 sequence, symbolizing Mary's rosary and Mary's defeat of Satan and the Antichrist in these end times. And actually, this is the second time in as many weeks that Almighty God has warned us about the defeat of Barack Obama. And I am referring to that amazing video where Vladimir Putin's face appeared in that murmuration of birds in New York City. Now, Dabu 7 has done a video debunking that amazing video, and he is mistaken. But I did follow his advice. He said go to photo forensics and use that as a tool for determining if videos are photoshopped or CGI, and I took his advice. Now, he says in his debunking video that the murmurations of birds appear as a white blob, but all you have to do is to put in other murmuration images and you get the same thing. In other words, they also appear as white blobs. In fact, Dabu's example of putting the image through photo forensics proves that it is accurate, that the video of Putin's face in that murmuration of birds is true, because you get the same effect when you put any other murmuration of birds through photo forensics. So, once again, it's amazing to me that Almighty God is continuing to warn us that Daniel 7, Daniel 11, Revelation 17 and 18, and I should mention that in Revelation 17 and 18, the whore of Babylon, which is primarily Britain and America, are destroyed by the scarlet beast, which is primarily Russia in these end times. All of these amazing signs from the Dow Jones average yesterday, 15,666.44, that refers to this same prophecy out of Daniel and Revelation. Thus, the scarlet billboard in that murmuration video, that also refers to the scarlet beast in the book of Revelation. And so, I don't know how many times Almighty God is going to warn us. I mean, he gave us Daniel, he gave us St. John's Apocalypse, and now he is reminding us that these prophecies are about to come true. Maybe Paul Bagley is right. It could be that they will come true this year in 2015. But they certainly are imminent. If not this year, I don't see how it can go beyond next year. And if you would like more information about my mission here on YouTube, visit my thirdeaglemedia.com website.